In this video, I'm going to review Sky Music Student Violin. Check it out. Welcome everybody, my name is Matthew Stratton, helping you create music, and on this channel I do reviews, tutorials, setup videos just like this one. If you're new here, consider subscribing so you won't miss anything. So I had the opportunity to review Sky Guarantee Violin, so here it is right here. This particular violin is 4/4 in size. The model number is SKYVN201. It's a student violin outfit that comes complete with 2 Brazilian wood bows. This violin is set up and ready to play. It came to me in the mail with the bridge set up and the strings on it. It has a solid hand carved spruce top and a solid hand carved maple back and sides, neck and scroll. Violin has a gloss finish. This violin has inlay purflings. The pegs, fingerboard, and chin rests are made from solid maple. The tailpiece is made from alloy with 4 built-in fine tuners. These tuners are built in, therefore you cannot remove them, but they do function adequately. The bows are double pearl eye, unbleached Mongolian horsehair. This outfit also comes with high quality Lato 603 rosin cake. Now I will mention, when I did receive this violin, the initial piece of rosin was cracked and did make a mess everywhere. But I informed the company. They said that this is unusual, but it happens occasionally. And they sent me a new one, and they say they normally send a replacement if needed. The included lightweight case has a rainproof canvas exterior. Now there is a built-in handle and shoulder straps for your convenience. Sky Violin also claims that the case has a sheet music pocket. Now this pocket definitely does not fit a normal sized book adequately, but it can mostly fit in there. You just have to leave it unzipped. And there is a accessory compartment inside the case that can hold the included violin mute as well as the included rosin. This violin outfit also comes with an included, and forgive me for butchering this name, Pietiti shoulder rest. And the practice mute is of that brand as well. The shoulder rest is definitely more high quality than you see with these beginner outfits. As you can see, it is one piece. You don't have to do too much adjusting to it for it to fit on your violin, and it works fine. Now Sky Music also includes a 1-year warranty against manufacturer defects with this violin. So the visual aspects of this violin, I'm definitely impressed with the way that it actually looks. It looks like a quality instrument. It feels nice. It looks like it's set up properly. You know, I didn't really have to do too much adjusting to it when I got it. I just had to slip some of the strings back into place and kind of move the bridge over just minutely, and I was good to go there. I will say that the tuning pegs did take some time to adjust. I had to definitely push them in to get them to stay in place. Now once the tuning pegs are in place, the violin seemed to stay in tuned with only minor adjustments needed when coming back to it the next day. And I will say that if you do leave it sitting, obviously for a few weeks, you will have to tune it majorly. My overall impression about the way the violin looks is a positive one. I really like the finish of this violin. Now the varnish is a little thick in a couple places here and there, but it's not really noticeable if you do not put it in the light. And for the most part, the black paint that they use here and there on here is well done. The chin rest seems to be appropriately in place. I didn't have to adjust it at all. Like I say, the only adjustments I had to do with this is kind of just minutely shift the bridge over about 1 millimeter or 2 and put the strings back on and push the pegs in while I was tuning it the first few times. And these tuning pegs work just fine. I had no issues with them at all. The price of this violin is currently at $90. I think that is a great price for this instrument. It does play well. It does sound well. It could definitely sound better with more high quality strings. The strings on here are not the greatest, but they will get you through your initial setup and your initial few weeks until you can get a new set of strings. Okay, and onto this case right here. Now it did come inside of this case, so it was well protected in shipping. It was in this case inside of a box, so it was fine there. It was able to have all the strings on it. Like I said, when it was shipped, it did come with 2 bows. The bows function properly. I haven't had any issues with the bows. This is the included violin mute right there. It goes right on over the strings, the middle 2 strings here. It goes right onto the bridge whenever you need it. Okay, I haven't really used it too much. It does mute the strings a bit. You can see the violin fits very nicely right there in the case. It has a bow. I have my other bow on the stand there with the rosin. I didn't even rosin this one up yet. And the bows fit nicely here. They stay in place with this locking mechanism right there. Works fine. This is the compartment right here, if you can see that. This is where the rosin in the practice mute goes. And I just want to show you this because it says that there is an included sheet music compartment on the violin. Now, I don't know what kind of sheet music that these people are using, but through my experience with these particular setups, you cannot fit sheet music in here because the case it's not designed for it. It's designed to fit the violin, not sheet music. Now they do describe this case as lightweight, and it is lightweight, but it's definitely, it will definitely protect your instrument. I know people complain about these lightweight cases not being able to protect your instrument. I guess it depends on your environment and the elements and everything like that. In my situation, it deals just fine at protecting my instrument. It zips up just fine. I can zip it up right there, zip it up right there, and go ahead and carry this thing around. I mean, I don't know what you're doing to your instrument where this wouldn't protect it, but it is what it is. Right there, there is the handle, which is nice. I like this handle, the plastic handle there. You can see right here, it has these straps. You know, I haven't used those yet, but I'm sure they work fine. I like to carry my instrument like this. Now I did have a workaround because there's really nowhere to put this either. It comes inside the case, but once you have this thing set up, you don't really want this thing knocking around on your tuning pegs. So I did have a piece of Velcro. I don't know what I did with it, but basically I Velcroed this onto here. Or you could even probably Velcro it onto here, find a way to tie it onto there, and you could just hold that on the outside. And, you know, I recommend definitely finding a way to attach it because you can forget this and it's not very fun when you do. And I want to show you this as well. I definitely think it's important to have everything in the case that you need, right? So you could Velcro this here or on the side here, and you could put this here. It definitely will hold it. It just doesn't hold it completely, like doesn't completely protect it. You can definitely put it in there, right? And have everything, boom, with you. I haven't been able to take this to a lesson because in my current financial situation, I haven't been able to afford lessons. But if I were to take it to lessons, that's how I would do it. So there you have it. That's a quick demonstration of everything that it comes with. Let me go ahead and play the instrument for you so you can hear what it sounds like. And I will give you a little bit of a warning. I am not a professional violinist. I am a student violinist. So therefore expect playing of a student capacity. All right, so here's the violin completely set up right here. Here's the bow. I'm going to go ahead and play can-can. So here we go. So that's the sound quality. I think it sounds well. So let me try to play Ode to Joy. Okay, doesn't sound bad, but there's something. There's a weird resonance to that. It could be I'm out of tune. But anyway, see if I can find something else. Find something simple. Whatever, kind of mess it up, but you get the idea. It makes a good sound. It sounds adequate for a student. There's something about the A, B, C sharp. Maybe I'm playing out of tune, but it has a weird vibration to it. But anyway, other than that, I think it sounds great. I think that this violin, it's definitely worth purchasing if you're a student. You don't want to make payments every month. You can just buy it outright. You don't have to worry about messing it up. It's your violin, it's your instrument, and you can take care of it, build a relationship with that instrument. Definitely, this could be for you. Yeah, I mean, the strings that come on it are definitely playable, but I would like to put new strings on it. I think that if it had a little bit better strings on it, or a lot better strings on it, it would definitely give me a better sound. Because I know that has been the case in the past with my other instrument, where I put new strings on it and it definitely gave me a nice smooth sound. It was a less of a, I don't know how to describe it, but it's just a more natural feeling. It's like I have to work less. But the strings are definitely playable, so if you get it, you can play it right out of the box and be okay. It's the only thing that I would really recommend changing with this outfit is the strings. So there you have it. This is my review of Sky Music violin. This is the beginner student violin outfit that they have. You can check it out on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description so you can go right to the instrument that it is. I would like to thank Sky Music for sending this violin out for me to review. So thank you there. And I do think this is a good value for what you're paying for. If you can't afford something that's intermediate level or, you know, beginner level $300 violin, this is definitely a good option for you. Like I said, you could purchase something like this. You can have it be your own. You don't have to worry about paying like a monthly rental fee and having to worry about like messing it up or anything. You could go ahead and develop that relationship with your instrument. You know, you could definitely, I know at least for me, when I developed that relationship with an instrument, you know, I learned how to tune it. I learned where to put my fingers. There's just like a memory that goes into it, and you know, you just develop that experience with it. Makes it easier to play when you have that one instrument that you can go ahead and boom, put some time into it. All right, cool. I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching this review. Go ahead, check out my other reviews. I have other reviews about instruments. I reviewed a different violin. You can kind of get a little comparison on how the different violins sound. Perhaps I'll do a video in the future comparing the 3 different violins that I have here and how they sound with one another. I think that might be a cool video to do in the future. If you want more reviews and tips and information on how to create music, go ahead, subscribe to my channel. I do videos weekly. Go ahead, hit the like button on this video, share the video, continue to create, and I'll see you in the next video.